I went home after I overheard my husband say he didn't want to bring me on his family vacation. I was grabbing takeout from our usual Chinese place, sesame chicken, my favorite, when I heard his voice from the next booth over. My husband, Dylan, on the phone with his brother. I wasn't eavesdropping. I just heard him say, "Honestly, I don't really want to bring Emma with me. The whole family thing is already stressful enough without having to babysit her around my relatives." I froze. We'd been planning this trip for months. His family's annual summer lake house vacation in Michigan. It was supposed to be my first time going. I'd already taken off work, bought new swimsuits, and dropped nearly $300 on presents for his nieces and nephews. I paid for my food in complete silence, drove home on autopilot, hands shaking. When I walked in, Dylan was sprawled on the couch, watching Netflix like he hadn't just pulled the rug out from under me. "Hey babe, how was your day?" I just stared. "So, when exactly were you planning to tell me I'm not invited to your family vacation anymore?" He sat up instantly. "Emma, what are you talking about? I heard you, at Golden Dragon, on the phone with your brother, something about not wanting to babysit me?" He went pale and started doing that panicked hair grab thing. "Look, it's not what it sounded like. My mom's being weird about you coming. My sister Jessica said I bring too many girlfriends around." "Too many girlfriends? Dylan, we've been married for 2 years. That shut him up. Turns out the real issue wasn't his family. It was me. He told his brother I was too independent, and it made his traditional family uncomfortable, that I didn't act like a proper wife, that it reflected badly on him. I asked what that even meant, and he started listing things. I kept my last name. I make more money than him. I don't want kids right now. I call him out when he's being an idiot instead of smiling and nodding. So basically, he wanted me to play a different version of myself for a week. A more palatable, submissive, quiet version, just to keep the peace with his family. It's just for a week, Em. Can't you tone it down a little? That's when I lost it. If you're embarrassed by who I am, Dylan, maybe you shouldn't have married me. I went upstairs and started packing. Not for the vacation, but to stay at my sister Kate's place. Dylan kept following me around, asking if I was overreacting. "You know what's funny?" I said while stuffing my work clothes into a bag. "I was excited to meet your family. I bought gifts. I learned your mom's potato salad recipe from that dumb cookbook she sent me." He had nothing to say after that. I stayed at Kate's for the whole week, ignored most of Dylan's texts, watched the family vacation unfold via Instagram stories. Dylan looked miserable in every one. According to Kate, his mom kept asking where I was, and he had to tell everyone we were going through a rough patch. The real breaking point came when Kate showed me a Facebook post from his sister Jessica. It was a long, passive-aggressive rant about how modern women don't know how to support their husbands anymore, and how marriage is about sacrifice. Dylan liked the post. When I finally came home, he was sitting at the kitchen table surrounded by printed-out articles on saving your marriage. "I've been thinking," he said. "Maybe we should try couples therapy." I sat across from him and picked up one of the printouts. "How to be a more supportive wife." I actually laughed. "Did you print these out for me to read? I thought if we both worked on some things." "What exactly do I need to work on, Dylan? Making less money? Having fewer opinions? Changing my entire personality so your family doesn't get offended by a woman with a spine?" He said that's not what he meant, but we both knew it was. We tried therapy for a month. It didn't work. The therapist kept asking him, "Why did you marry her if you have such a problem with who she is?" He never had an answer. I still have the potato salad recipe. Haven't made it since.